If you are an overthinker, chances are you're also an underfeeler. Overthinking is a protective strategy that our brain creates when we're feeling unsafe or uncertain. It tries to overanalyze the situation, the outcomes, the past experiences, just so that we don't feel the emotions that are underneath it. Feeling unsafe or feeling uncertain can bring up a lot of overwhelming emotions such as fear, sadness, grief, lack of power, lack of control, helplessness. These are massive emotions that can be very overwhelming for a child to experience. So, the child developed, or the brain of the child developed the overthinking habit so that he or she does not need to experience these very difficult emotions that the child does not have the tools to process. Now, this is an intelligent strategy for a child in that circumstance, wherein he could not really do anything about the lack of safety or uncertainty. And so the brain overworking just took him away from having to feel all of those emotions that are underneath it. But as an adult, it can have a detrimental impact on our experience of life. I have noticed this myself, that my overthinking tendencies sometimes have the power of sucking the joy out of my present moment. So, what is the antidote? How do we step out of this pattern that our child self very intelligently designed? Is we start to balance it with feeling. Overthinking is not a personality flaw, it is a protective strategy that is overused. So, by balancing it with feeling more, with allowing for these feelings to come up, because as an adult, we do have the capacity to experience the sadness, to experience the fear, to experience the helplessness. And once we start to become all right with these emotions, when our nervous system feels safe in these emotions, automatically the brain gets the signal that it doesn't need to do all of this overwork anymore. It is like speaking to a soldier that is always on guard, that there is no need, you have other mechanisms now to take care of yourself. So, in conclusion, if you are an overthinker, try feeling a little bit more. Be less in the head and more in the body and see what happens.